my dear friends, gentlemen and ladies, special guests, and the Monsieur le Maire, wherever you might have been, allow me an introduction. The name is General Lafayette. Though many of you perhaps know me far better by my name of the Ancien Régime, of the Old Order, of the Revolution here in America, and that of course is Marie-Joseph Polyvroche de Moutier, le Marquis de Lafayette. Would you like to repeat that? What a pleasure and honor it is to see all of you here on this 200th anniversary of my return! It was in February of 1824 that I received an invitation from your very own President of these United States, Monsieur James Monroe, to be what he was calling a guest of the nation, to tour all 24 United States. Can you imagine? 24 United States. You realize the last time I was here you had but 13. Oh, goodness, at this rate you'll have as many as 50 one day. Could you imagine? Well, dear friends, I accepted this invitation. And it was 200 years ago this very night on these waters off New Jersey that I arrived back in America, the nation that I love so very much. Many have wondered what inspired me in the first place to cross the great ocean and to take part in this noble crusade. Well, friends, it was back in 1775 when I first heard of this noble cause of American freedom, of the outbreak of war, of the fighting at Lexington and Concord, of your Grand Congress in Philadelphia, and of course of the great man himself, that of General Washington. And as I listened to what many were speaking of, those ideas of the philosophes, of Voltaire, of Rousseau, of Montesquieu, of Locke, and what were they speaking of? Representation in government of an equality of mankind. And it was with that inspiration that I came to America. I drew my sword in defense of its liberties and fought until America had achieved its independence. But my dear friends, even though 40 years have passed since the signing of the Treaty of Paris ending the Great War, we must never forget how that independence was in fact achieved. So, for all of those soldiers, sailors, and Marines alike, both French and American, who shed blood to achieve independence, let us applaud them all! Now, my friends, as we enjoy ourselves on this mighty boat sailing about the waters, we must remember what is most important, and that is the history of this great nation. And we must remember all of those who fought and bled for this nation, but not just American, but those foreign soldiers and civilians that fought and bled for the rights of mankind. Now, this evening, we are truly honored that we have some of my family members, much removed, that have come back to America to welcome me again on this 200th anniversary. So whether it is Virgin, Edouard, or Adelaide, let us welcome them back to America! And friends, let us always remember that Grand Alliance betwixt France and America that changed the nature of the war. For on February the 6th of 1778, it would be France that would be the first nation to recognize the United States of America as its own free and independent nation. And with French money and material and soldiers and ships under Rochambeau and de Grasse, victory would be assured. So on this occasion, my friends, I hope that you will all be able to enjoy yourselves, but remember its significance. Remember the sacrifice of the Marquis de Lafayette and what he did to help achieve American independence. To Lafayette! Now it is my pleasure to now introduce Serena, who has organized this magnificent event, and she is going to talk to you a bit about some of the festivities going on tonight. So let us all welcome Serena!